Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, like I always say, welcome to the channel. Today is Tuesday, October 15th, 2024. I know it's been about a month and a half since my last video. It's been really busy here in a good way. Very productive and busy. And in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in my very late September recap video. And I'm gonna jump right into it. And I'm gonna open my phone here and look at my notes to make sure I don't miss anything. So the first thing I want to talk about with September is just work stuff, which really there isn't a whole lot to talk about there. Just kind of building things and working on things and being more strategic about things. And there really aren't any specifics to talk about with work for September, but things are definitely moving along the way that I would like them to. Definitely moving in the right direction, so that's always good. Watched a lot of football in September, both Penn State college football as well as Steeler professional NFL football. Favorite sport, one of my favorite things to do is to watch those two teams play football. And actually had a friend come over for a couple of the Penn State games in September and watch a couple games and had a nice visit with her for a couple weekends. And um, yeah, just a great month socially, a great month as far as planning out goals and starting to execute differently in new ways on those goals. Very good month in that regard. Also, pretty consistent with diet and exercise. Not quite as good as I want to be, but definitely doing more more good things than bad in that regard. So that's good. And um, we also, on the Foundation Fighting Blindness side of things, had our speaker series, our fall speaker series, which was also our Vision Walk kickoff luncheon. Because as you know, our Vision Walk is on October 26th, and we usually have the kickoff about 4 to 6 weeks before the Vision Walk, and we had that on the 28th of September. And we had a great speaker, Dr. Smith from UPMC. He's an optometrist that specializes in low vision, and those types of professionals are very rare, and not a lot of people know that optometrists who specialize in low vision even exist. And I think it was a very eye-opening, for lack of a better way of putting it, experience for people to the few people that came to and got to participate in the discussion to hear what he had to say and ask him any questions that they had, and to take advantage of that resource, both in the moment at the speaker series as well as to, uh, those that attended were told, that they were to feel free to reach out, in the future. So, very beneficial event for those who showed up, and I'm very grateful and sort of want to pat myself on the back a little bit that my entire walk team attended the Vision Walk kickoff. All six of us went, um, and that was really cool, really perfect representation of my team, and I think it was a fun morning slash early afternoon for those of us that went. And I thank Bailey and the other folks over at the FFB as well as people over at UPMC for making that event possible down there at the pavilion. So that was on the 28th of September. And the biggest, biggest thing that happened in September was, of course, RP Fest 2024. I was in New York, upstate New York, on September 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Came home on the morning of the 23rd. And it was, I can't possibly do it justice in this video because last year I made a separate video about RP Fest 2023, and this year was even bigger. So I'm going to film another video at some point here in the near future about RP Fest 2024. But I will tell you, I don't want to say it was the best RP Fest because I don't like to compare them. The three RP, there was one in 22 and 23, and then one here in 24. I don't want to compare them that way, saying like one was better than the other because they were all so different for different reasons. So I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to make it. I don't want to try to compare them. I don't want to rank them or anything, but this one was definitely more different than the other two were, even from each other, and just that there's a lot to cover. And like I said, I can't possibly do it justice here. I need to dedicate a single video, a separate video to it. So stay tuned for that. And it really wouldn't serve you guys for me to do a preview of October because we're already halfway through October. But I guess you'll just have to stay tuned for the next video in a couple weeks about where I discuss my recap of October. So yeah, as you know, the Vision Walk is coming up, and there were a couple other things that have already happened this month that were really fun and interesting. And I'll say that the last month and a half, from early September until right around now, and really moving through the rest of the month, is probably the most eventful stretch of the year. I would say some unexpected things happened that are good, and um, yeah, really everything that happened that I didn't expect to happen, that kind of just popped out of nowhere, was all good stuff. So definitely excited to share more of those details with you guys in my next recap video, which will be in a couple weeks. And also stay tuned for my RP Fest 2024 video, which will also be coming out in the next couple of weeks as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was very short and sweet. There will be a lot to talk about in the next couple videos, and I do want to make one final mention before I leave today. October is Blindness Awareness Month, and I see a lot of people posting in the visually impaired community about blindness and blindness awareness, white cane awareness, white cane safety, all kinds of related topics. And I don't tend to make as big of a deal out of Blindness Awareness Month or Retinitis Pigmentosa Awareness Month, which is in February, because most of my channel is dedicated to discussing my life and my experience and my day-to-day, as well as interacting with other folks in the visually impaired community. And that's spreading awareness pretty much, which has been a big pillar of what this channel has been over the last 4 years. So I don't get to the content. My content doesn't really elevate too much during those awareness month periods, because I feel like I'm pretty much doing that all the time anyway. So yeah, but been very busy, trying to raise money for the Vision Walk, and really looking forward to that. And again, looking forward to seeing you all in the next couple videos. So thank you all again for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you in the next video.